friends. Welcome. It's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie. We are ready for Valentine's Day today. Next Monday is Valentine's Day 2022, and so this will be our kind of our Valentine broadcast. And Ellie has on her little Valentine dress that I want you to see. That's so cute. Isn't that so cute? She is ready for Valentine's Day, and I am ready for Valentine's Day. I've got my Valentine's Day earrings on, and so we are just excited for you to join us, aren't we? And I'm just going to check on my computer and see if we're live like we're supposed to be. Okay, there we go. We are live. Good to know. So we are so happy to be here on this Friday before Valentine's Day with you. Hello, baby. Yeah, she got a little trim on her face today. I gave her a little bit of a trim. And so she's all ready for Valentine's Day with her little outfit. And this is Super Bowl weekend, so there's a lot going on this weekend. Super Bowl on Sunday and Valentine's Day on Monday. Lots of fun happening. And we're just excited about everything going on. And it's warm here. I don't know how it is where you live. I know a lot of the country is cold, but we're having quite a warm snap here in San Diego County, and so we're enjoying it. We were outside. She was sitting in the sun. Ellie likes to sit in the sun. So I wanted to show you some pretty Valentine cards that I received this week from some of my friends, some of my stamping friends who made me some pretty Valentine cards. So let me get them here. I hid them down under here. Okay. Here is a darling note card that I wanted to show you. Isn't that cute? Do you see the little envelope with the hearts coming up out of it? That is super cute. I really like this one. That's from my friend Lori. And this one, and I'm going to see if I can do it one-handed, is from my friend Robbie. And so it's really, really cute. And that's the front, and then instead of opening from the larger red area, it opens up like that. So the card is kind of on a card. And hi Linda, good to see you. So I wanted to show you that. We might make that someday because that's kind of a cute little fancy fold where the red is the back, the real red is the back, and then this pops up and shows the inside. Isn't that cute? And then the third one, I might need two hands for this. This is from Allison, who usually joins us. And this has one of those little, I'm thinking of dog things. There's a buddy belt, but this is a little wrapper around here, a little belt, and you pull this off, and then look at how she's done this. These two little flaps open like this, and then inside, the card part is still inside there and opens up to reveal the card. Isn't that neat? These are some really cute cards. You girls are so generous and send me such pretty Valentine cards, and I really, belly band, yes, Linda, thank you. I was thinking of the dog, and the collar I have for her is a buddy band, belly band, yes. So thank you, my friends, for the beautiful Valentines. I so appreciate them, and like some people are calling it Galentine's Day, and you can send cards to your friends for Galentine's Day. Now, our prize drawing will be at the end, but I want to show you what the gift for next week is, okay? You can stay for one more minute, baby. So this isn't the gift for this week. I'll award that at the end, but the gift for next week, and I want to show you so you hang around, because I don't give these very often. This is a Stampin' Up notebook, and it's called a floral notebook. It's kind of like 6 by 8, lots of papers in there to write on. It's coil bound with white coils, and I don't give them away very often because I like to keep them for some for myself. This is a really pretty notebook. Hi Kay, thank you for sharing. And that'll be our prize for next week. It'll be awarded on February 18th. But if you're interested, put prize so that you can, so you already know that you're entered in the drawing. Good to see you, Kay. Yes, it is a lovely notebook. It really is. So I think I'll show Ellie's outfit one more time. There's her cute little dress and her little bow. And she's just ready to get down now. So I'm going to put her down. And we've got fun today. We've got some stuff to talk about that is lots of fun. So news, let me turn this down a little bit so that you can see the other screen. And news is Sale-a-bration. Only 2 more weeks of Sale-a-bration. It's pretty much 2 weeks because today's the 11th. It ends on the 28th. And all of these items are free, and I want to make sure that you get the ones that you want. Today I'm going to be demonstrating, and we're going to make our card using this Island Vibes stamp set, which is super cute. And these are all the things you can get free. So in the next 2 weeks, get what you want because then it'll be gone. And so I want to make sure that with a minimum $50 order, you can get an item free, and with $100 you can get another, a larger item. So that, don't forget about Sale-a-bration. Okay, the next thing I want to talk to you about is the All Together collection that went, that debuted here on February 1st. This is a really neat collection, and it has a stamp set, dies, designer series paper, and this Neutrals Blends collection that is only going to be sold this one time as a collection. Otherwise you'll have to get them all separately. And the one thing I wanted to mention is I looked on the inventory list this morning, or just a while before I came on, and this collection, this grouping of blends is on low inventory. So if you were thinking of getting the blends, snap them up right away, because we just never know. Hi Judy, thanks for popping on. Yes, and Colleen, good to see you guys. So be sure that you pop on be sure you get the blends if you need them. It looks like we're having a few little transmission problems here. Yes, it is glitchy, Kay, and I know it's my own fault. I'm so sorry. I know, and I don't know why it's glitchy. I tried to get it working better, and it looks like it's kind of repeating. So hopefully it'll start getting better. Okay, friends, let's see if we can try it again. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I've been having little glitches with my computer, and so let's see. Are we live now? Let's double check. I just really apologize for that. Okay, it looks like we're live. Yeah, I know. It's just it's really kind of a mess. I'm not sure actually what we're seeing right now, if it's a continuation or if it's a new one. So let's see if we can go on, and I'm gonna bring up my other screen and let's see if it's gonna work. Okay, let's see what you see now. Yeah, I think it's just something wrong with the internet here. Let's give it another few minutes and see if it comes back. Otherwise, we might have to just abort for today. Hi, Roz. Good to see you. I just think something is going wrong today. I don't know what it is. I'm waiting to see a signal from my computer to see if it's actually on. I'm going to try it one more time. Okay, it looks like maybe we're back. Now buffering. Okay, let's see if we're back, Linda. Yeah, it's just continually buffering. I don't know what's wrong. Let's see if we can try to go on. So I was talking about this beautiful magnet board that is now live on the Stampin' Up website. Yes, it could be Facebook and not me, Roz. Let's see if we're going to go now for a minute. I'm planning on possibly doing a live when I get my magnet board tomorrow. So we'll see. I'm going to write a comment down here. If this keeps on, we'll just have to abort for today. Let me know what you think. Because I kind of feel like I don't know if I'm even live with you guys. I don't know if you can even hear me live, if it's going live. It doesn't really look like it. Yeah, it's just not working well. Okay, all right, well, let's see. We'll give it a try. And so this is what I wanted to show you, the Celebrate Today magnet board kit. It's going to go fast, so I encourage you to get it while you can. In my online store, it's under kits. And I'll try to do a live tomorrow or maybe Sunday. Sunday will be busy, though, with the Super Bowl, because we watch the Super Bowl. But I want you to see this because I am so excited to get mine. So, okay, let's get started with our card, and we'll try to get that in before things get worse. All right, so today I'm going to use the Island Vibes stamp set, and because it's one of the free stamp sets, I want to show you some things that you can do with it. Okay, it does look like it's better now, thankfully. Good. All right, Marcia, thank you guys for sticking with me. I appreciate you. Goodness sakes. So this is the card we're going to make today using the Island Vibes. And I have a friend who is going to Hawaii pretty soon, and I thought I would make her a card to celebrate her going to Hawaii, which is a big deal. She's going to Maui. So this is the card we're going to make, and I even stamped on the envelope so it has like an island vibe, right? And let's just get started so we don't run out of time, or as long as the computer's working, let's go for it, okay? So we're going to begin with our regular, it's a regular card. It's not a fun or fancy fold today, just a regular card, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And let's just get that scored with our bone folder. And then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get stamping, okay? I've got a 3 3/4 by 5-inch piece of basic white. Oh, your nephew's in Maui right now, Allison. Good. Okay, so this is the Island Vibes set that's free. It has 3 different stamps, not many, but they are gorgeous. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the big banana, I think they're banana leaves, banana tree leaves. We have a couple banana trees in our backyard here. And I'm going to use a granny apple green, my favorite green. Hi, Anne. Good to see you. Tammy, good to see you. And so I'm just going to go ahead and ink this up. And I have it on the biggest block, the next to the biggest block. I think this might be an F-E. And I'm inking from the top because it helps prevent getting ink on the edges. Now, one thing you want to notice about some of our big stamps, you notice that the edge of the stamp is not the edge of the image that you're going to stamp. In other words, there's about 1/8 of an inch in there on the side and on the bottom. Therefore, if I stamped and lined up the edge of the actual stamp right there, I would get a white line. So I'm going to pull my stamp down a bit, and I'm going to pull my stamp over to the left a little bit. Hi, Eleanor. No problem with being late. We had some technical difficulties. Okay, so I'm going to come down a little bit and over to the left a little bit, and then stamp that. And I'm going to, because it's a rather large stamp, I'm going to let the ink be on the paper for a few minutes so we really hopefully get a nice good image. And even so, you see I had a little bit of a border there, not too bad. And then I'm going to turn it upside down because of the way the stamp is. It has an edge to the left and an edge to the right. So I'm going to do it again on the other end. So we'll ink again with our Granny Apple green ink. And again, we're trying not to get any ink on the edge of the stamp, and that's one good thing about putting it flat and then putting the pad on top. So again, now we're going to come down a bit and over to the left a bit and press and try to get a really good impression there. Pretty good. Aren't those beautiful banana leaves? I really like this set. I really do. Okay, thanks, Roz. I'm so glad the technical difficulties got fixed. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to stamp on some pineapples. Now I was really thinking about pineapples, and I was thinking, okay, you know, pineapples are usually, this is the pineapple stamp. I don't put the label on. I think it sticks onto my block better without the label. But you normally think of a pineapple as being like yellow and green and so forth. But I thought, you know what? We can make a pineapple any color we want. And I decided to make a flirty flamingo colored pineapple. It's not a pure pink. It's like a little bit of an orangey pink, corally pink. And again, I'm stamping from the top like that. And I'm going to put this little pineapple right down here. And again, we're going to hold it to get the ink to really adhere to the paper. This is such a beautiful stamp. Do you see how gorgeous that is? Yes, I had to make a pink one, Allison. You know I did. And red rubber does make a beautiful impression. I agree with you also, Marcia. But this is, I believe I don't know, I would have to look back, but it could be a distinctive stamp because it's so pretty. It just has so much shading in it. So we're going to do one more of our pineapples, and I'm going to have it come off to the left over here just a bit. Actually, I'm going to turn it and just have it come like that. Okay. So there are two pineapples. Now we're going to make a third pineapple, and that's going to be one that we are going to fussy cut and kind of superimpose with a dimensional over the top. And it's real easy to fussy cut. I'm just going to press that little guy down there and get some real good color. And I did get some marks on the edge of that one, but that's okay because we're going to fussy cut that with my paper snips. So let's get started. It really is easy. Now I know some of you might have a scan and cut machine where you could run this through and it scans the image and cuts it. I do not have one. Let me know if you have that and how you like it. I know I have a bunch of friends that do have them, but I really don't. I kind of stick with Stampin' Up products, and that's not a Stampin' Up product. But I know it comes in real handy, especially if you don't like to fussy cut. That will scan and cut it for you. But I do kind of like to fussy cut. And I'm just going to come right around here to get rid of all that extra paper. And remember, when you're cutting, you're turning your paper rather than your scissors. You love the scan and cut, Roz? So would you use it on this type of a thing where there are no dies to match? I think that's what most people do, is they use it in place of die, if there are no dies in the set, you know, that come with the set. And this is one of those. But I sure like this pink pineapple, the Flirty Flamingo pineapple. I was thinking about a blue pineapple. I guess you could have a blue pineapple also. That would be a little bit wild, but you could. A blue pineapple with even green leaves, or a green pineapple with blue leaves. I mean, you can do anything you want. Nobody says the pineapple has to be, you know, the real colors, because we're the designers. We're the ones that get to choose. We're the stampers, and we can stamp it in any color we like, right? So I'm just going in all the different leaves and then kind of chopping them off so that we have another pointy end, because I'm thinking of pointy ends of pineapple leaves and how they can poke you. You don't mind fussy cutting, but it's great for cutting when mass producing. Yes. Okay, great. All right, we're almost done here. We just have to come around this little pineapple body. And I'm so excited for my friend getting to go to Maui. We've been there, and it was so beautiful. We just loved it. The only thing was, I thought the weather was a little more humid than San Diego. And I really do like the San Diego weather, because it's a little drier. Okay, where's my card base? All right, so we've got all of our, the stamping we need to do on this sheet here. So what we're going to do is take our card base, and we're going to adhere these two pieces on with our multi-purpose glue. I'm going to start by adhering the piece we stamped, and we're just going to adhere that right onto a piece of Flirty Flamingo. So the piece that I stamped is 3 3/4 inches by 5. The Flirty Flamingo is 4 by 5 1/4. And even though I'm not a numbers person, I've got those numbers memorized in my mind. And always check to make sure you're putting your card on the right direction. I bet you're like me and you've done it upside down a time or two. That's why I look. Because every so often you can be working so fast, you decorate the top and your card is upside down. That is so frustrating. Okay, so now we're going to adhere this onto the card base. And I know it's not Valentine-y. I know that. It's not Valentine's Day-ish, but I'm going to pull that up just a little bit. Okay. Allison, yes. Okay. So now we're ready to adhere our third pineapple. And I did this so that we had a grouping of 3. You know, that's more pleasing to the eye. And so we're going to put our pineapple on with 2 regular sized Stampin' Dimensionals, like that. And now we're going to do our sentiment. And the sentiment, the stamp set itself does not come with the sentiment. So I decided to use the Special Moments stamp set. You have put them on upside down, Marcia. Yes. The Special Moments stamp set is another set that is a Sale-a-bration stamp set. And it's the Island Vibes. Let's take a quick look at it in the catalog. Is free with a $50 order. The Special Moments, however, is in the back, and it's free with a $100 order. And I think it's right here. I think it's because it has so many fabulous sentiments. And I thought of using that little sentiment that says, "Hello, Sunshine," but it's kind of too small for the card that I chose. So I'm using "Where Would I Be Without a Friend Like You?" So that's the one we're going to stamp with. And I have a piece of scrap paper. And I'm going to use Mossy Meadow ink just to get a little darker ink. And let me be sure I have it correct. Where would I be without a friend like you? Oops, we got a dimensional top on the ink. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we're going to stamp. And actually, I'm going to, my die that I'm using, let me make sure it's going to go around it. Okay, it will. Let me get that dimensional top right off. I mean, the issues we have, right? All good. all done. Yes, we are going to miss those sentiments when Sale-a-bration is over. These are very excellent sentiments. Now the die that I'm using here is from the Hippos and Friends die set, and I use it quite a bit, so I thought I'd show it to you, just so that you know, because you wouldn't think Hippos and Friends would be a die set of so many great labels. And this is what I wanted to show you. Look at all these label dies. This one has three, one nestles and nesting dies, I think you would call these. And this one over here has four. This one is stitched, this one is not, but look at those neat shapes. And I really like this one. And this is the one I'm going to use today, the smallest one. Now this set also has a hippo and a butterfly and a little lamb and some other things. But I truthfully use it the most for these different labels. It's really a great set. So I'm going to bring in the mini boss, and we're going to cut our sentiment with the mini boss. I do think it just looks nice to have kind of a different shaped cut around your sentiment instead of a square or something. I think it's kind of fun to have this type of a sentiment. Now this is a little tricky to get it just straight, and I'm not even sure I have it totally straight, but we'll hope. Okay, let's go. I just love this little guy. He's so easy to use right here on when I'm filming, but also it's just so easy to have this right next to you. Oh boy, I saw a little glitch. Marcia, you have the dies. You have to, yes. Because really, I haven't seen any other sets with such neat label dies. And that came out, whoops, that came out pretty good. And so now all we have to do is add this onto our card just like that with a couple dimensionals. We only need about 2. And we're going to put some jewels on, and then I'm going to show you how to use that banana leaf stamp to stamp on your envelope and the inside of your card. So we can just put our little sentiment right like that. Now I decided to use the in color jewels for this. I think they're becoming my favorites, really, because there are so many different, there are the 5 in colors, but they pick up other colors. You see what I mean? They just pick up other colors. Now we could use the pink. I think I'm going to use this, I believe is the pale papaya color, but I think I'm going to use it just because I think it brings in a little of the green. See how that reflects the green? And also it has a little yellow like you would see on a pineapple. So I think it kind of gives an island vibe. I don't know. That's a little glue there, I think. Let me try to pick this up again and see what happened. His little glue got funny. Well, this is why you watch, is to see what to do when we have mistakes. So this is my little rubber eraser, and it takes off glue and gluey things, and so I think it's just going to get that right up. And I do see that we're having glitches again. Okay, I think I've got it right in a spot, so I can put another one right on top of it. Let's try that. So in this way, you learn how to handle mistakes, right? So we're going to put that right on top of that bit of glue, and nobody will ever know. It looks like it belonged there, right? And now we'll add our third one. I think down here would be good. Isn't that just a cute card? I really like it. Okay, now let's add some of those banana leaves to the inside of our card. And so we're going to get back out our banana leaf stamp and our Granny Apple Green ink. And let's see if we can make it come out right. it's all inked up, and so we're going to do it down here on the left side. And what we're going to do again is make sure we're off a little to the left and off down a little on the bottom so that the lines don't show, the edge of the stamp lines. Isn't that just pretty when you open your card? Doesn't that give you definitely the island vibes? Don't you feel the island vibes? Okay. And then let's stamp an envelope here. I have an extra envelope for us. Here we go. And what I do mostly when I stamp an envelope is I pull the flap up so that I don't possibly hit a line there or anything, you know. It just makes sense to me to pull the flap up. And we'll ink up our stamp again. And we're going to do our prize drawing in just a minute. So, again, off to the left and off a little down. And there we go. So when I give this to my friend, I think she's going to get the idea that it might have to do with her her trip to Maui, right? So here we go. There's our pretty card. And using 2 free stamp sets. So all we provided was the ink and the paper and the jewels, and the rest we got free. I just wanted to encourage you that these offerings in the Sale-a-bration catalog are so great. If you like them, don't miss out. Oh, Nora, thank you. You love it how it all came together. Yeah, you were worrying in the beginning, weren't you? I was too. Okay, let's give away our prize. So our prize this time was the on-stage pins, and the one is the B. In fact, let's come. Let me bring you up. Okay, there we go. So it was this package of on-stage pins that I'm giving away. One says Stampin' Up in the middle. This one is a beautiful little flower arrangement, and this is the super cute bee. I'm going to hold him up. He is so cute with little white wings. Okay, and our winner was Diane Emerson. I haven't seen Diane on today, but she is, yes, Ann, I'd love to be in Maui right now too. She is one of our regular viewers, and I think I have her address. Diane, if you watch this, and send me your address anyway, confirm via email, Peggy@prettypapercards.com. I think I have your address, but just to confirm, go ahead and email me. And then remember, I showed this at the beginning, but we had that, you know, glitch, electronic glitch. But this is the prize for next week. It'll be, I'll give it away on Friday the 18th of February. And this is such a darling Stampin' Up! Floral notebook. It has a white, no, it's not white, it's silver ring thing, wire cording. And it all striped on the back. It's a really super cute notebook, and here's how thick it is. Lots of lined pages inside. I'm pretty sure they're lined. And this is just a really neat gift. I don't give these away too often. So if you want one of these notebooks, well, this notebook, I only have one. I need to order some more. Put prize and in the comments, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. And yes, Marcia, it is such a cute notebook. So put prize, and I'll put all the names through the random number generator next Friday before I do the live, and we'll see who wins that notebook. So thank you all so much for stopping by and hanging with me when we had those technical difficulties. You know, who knows why they happened, but we got it worked out. And I hope you have a wonderful, fun weekend and a fun Valentine's Day. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.